What is Rip Snorting? That's a good question. I feel like there's a big lack of originality in online content nowadays. My theory is that I think people are way too focused on making something good. Rip Snorting doesn't have that problem.
Really, Rip Snorting is like the culmination of all my art education coming together finally. I mean, obviously the cartooning, there was wrought iron sculpting, pottery, an interpretive dance class. It's all of it coalescing into what eventually became Rip Snorting.
There's been a lot of hard work that's gone into this show, I've heard. I haven't been doing much of it.
The animation process, it didn't take that long because that's not nearly as good as I can do. But the point is, they think it's as good as I can do.
Rip Snorting is a very strong and compelling character, and we wanted that to come across with his art design.
Who did I model Rip Snorting after? It's kind of obvious, isn't it? It's me.
Originally, Rip did not have hands.
I remember looking at some of the original sketches for Rip Snorting, and I thought, what would make a character with no hands better? Hands.
I was completely against the idea of giving Rip hands, but then James showed me some concept art of Rip with hands, and it all just clicked.
No, the workflow that Lyle and I got going works for well. We're a well-oiled machine, really.
James! Fucking shit. Rip needs to be a duck.
Wait, what?
James. Make him a duck.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll make him a duck.
I've made a lot of mistakes that I don't exactly remember, but this is the best one.
Well, I've probably drawn Rip at least like 160 times naked on commission already, and the show's not even out yet.
We made the decision very early on that one of the major characters in Rip Snorting would not have a name. And that's not an artistic statement or anything, I just wanted to piss off people leaving YouTube comments because, frankly, I hate them. When you go to type a YouTube comment, you explain the situation that you just saw. How do you do that if he doesn't have a name?
Well, really, we're better than everyone else.
We've done something for the voice of Rip Snorting that nobody has ever done before.
That was a sound.
We've got a different one of those for every single phonetic sound in the English language. It's amazing technology.
There's not food here other than those bananas, and frankly, I've never cared for the things. They remind me of yellow, dangly bits.
Machinima has been very generous.
I don't really know what they're expecting to get out of it, but they're giving us a lot of money.
I'm gonna get my own building, is what I'm being told.
Something about a collapse and gold will be more valuable. It makes more sense in context, but you get the idea.
So I don't know what James or Lyle said, but it's usually not true.
They promised me a Lamborghini if the show does well.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a little concerned because there isn't enough space in my garage for all the Lamborghinis. I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
I think I should probably phrase that more eloquently. We made a...
Well, the way it works is there's a lot of trial and error in it. In that I try some things, I screw up, and I mean, that's art.
Rip Snorting originally had a lot of themes of anti-Semitism. Not in the way that we're anti-Semites ourselves, but in the To Kill a Mockingbird sense, where in order to show how horrible racism is, you actually have to show racism. But it turns out it's very difficult to tastefully portray anti-Semitism, so we dropped it.
You know, there's a lot of back and forth, and, you know, we butt heads on a lot of things, but in the end, the result is,
James!
Yeah, what?
Okay, look, I don't mean to freak out at you or anything, but, why is Rip a dog?!
Well, whatever.
I think Rip Snorting is just one of those shows that will be completely timeless because it's fucking irrelevant now.
So my grandmother died on Tuesday.
I'm sorry. That's
It's just funny to me for some reason.
Yeah, I get it.
Keep going.
And no one even called me.
Machinima did all the contract work before they actually saw a script. If this show does well, legally they have to make more. So if you support this show, not only will it keep going, you're also making somebody incredibly mad. And that's ultimately what this is all about.